What's up, everybody? I'm Lou, and this is Metal Lens Reviews. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. So, if this happens to be your first time here, you're checking it out, you like what you see, thank you. Please do me that favor of like, comment, subscribe. As I mentioned before, it really helps me grow the channel, spread it to the masses, and of course motivates me, provide you guys more stuff to watch. Alright, so who are we doing here? Alright, so we're going to be reacting to the singer from Måneskin. Now, Måneskin, they're one of my earliest, that I can remember anyway, bands from Italy that I reacted to. I did like a whole couple months of Italian music, kind of mixed up a little bit now today, focus on different countries. But yeah, definitely got my start with them, and you know, I have to thank them for kind of like rising up my channel and just gaining a lot of attention that way. This is the singer, Damiano, and the band's very unique. He has a very kind of rock and roll attitude. That's the best way I could describe it. He's badass. I mean, we already know this. He's Italian, so, you know, there's points there. But yeah, their music was very unique. It had this Jane's Addiction vibe going on. Just, you know, you add a little bit harsh rock and roll from Europe, and you got Måneskin. Damiano here, I mean, I don't know. I mean, his voice, you know, you're very unique. I like this style. Like I said, just very energetic, you know, but he has a very good voice, and when he uses it right, like, even for like more kind of like low-key songs, like, you know, kind of just songs that are not as aggressive, not punkish, you know what I mean? Just more kind of calm and collective. It shines, and I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out, you know, what's going on up here with them, you know? Alright, well, let me stop yapping. Let me cue this video up, and we're gonna check it out together, alright? This is, once again, Damiano with Born with a Broken Heart. Alright.
Trying to change, trying to find somebody to love me. Oh no, but I end up in the same damn place again, hoping I could be different, but I'd be play pretend. I wish that I was perfect, but I'm an alien.
Okay, so, alright, right off the bat, I mean, like I said, you definitely recognize it's him. He has a very unique style, it stands out. I was able to pick that up right away. Musically wise, this is very different. This is more upbeat, rockish, I want to say, with a kind of pop undertones there. Even like the effect of the vocals, the way it's kind of just echoing there, reminds me of Killers, maybe? I don't know. Those bands all started kind of blurring together to me, but he's pulling this off really well done. This is the video has a very artistic approach to it. I wonder if this was his kind of brainchild, because, you know, music videos often correlate with the song, so he just has a knack of doing these lovey-dovey kind of songs that, you know, very romantic and just kind of, you know, putting your emotions out there, and that's what I get, you know. But he's very energetic. This is him. Like I said, he brought that style with him, you know, in this video anyway, and yeah, you know, it does and it doesn't have that Måneskin kind of feel. Like I said, Måneskin, I relate to him, has a more of like not aggressive, but more of like a harsh sound. And they just, you know, they're just different altogether. Very, very unique rock band, but also have very lovey-dovey kind of songs as well. And this plays more on that, you know. Domino here, the way he's projecting his voice and using it, it's more of a comforting way, like a loving kind of matter, and just you know, kind of changes the game a little bit, and it's unique. It's very different. But I definitely it feel to me it just kind of stands out in a sense, like this is familiar, but coming from him, you know, I don't know what I was expecting really, but yeah, this is definitely. I'm surprised this isn't bigger. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for my buddy suggesting this, I would have never, you know, even looked for it, and like it wouldn't pop up, you know. But I'm checking it out now. This is interesting. All right, let's keep going. Okay. Yeah, the more I'm listening to it, the more it's starting to grow on me. Like I said, I was already interested in his voice. I like Måneskin, some of their songs, believe it or not. They weren't just a band to watch and get views. Like I said, I appreciate that, you know, that kind of harsh, edgy kind of style. You know, Italianized, if you will. But yeah, this is cool. This definitely has, like a, I don't want to say punk, but like kind of like a pop punk, you know, the less aggressive side of punk rock. You know, it has that essence, that soul there. But this is Damiano doing his thing, you know, weaving his wand and just kind of being himself in front of the camera. Obviously, the song, if I had to, you know, come up with an idea of what the video is about, Born with a Broken Heart, you know, helpless romantic, you know, love lost, love gained, you know, complicated relationships. That's the kind of baseline I get. I'm sure there's so much more to it, but that's just the gist of it. And, you know, totally up his alley. He's, yeah, you know, when I see Domino, I think of Bet, you know what I mean? He kind of has that persona and stuff, that attitude, and, you know, it shows. And he's being super creative here. This is very artistically done. Even the music. I said music has this, it's familiar enough, but original enough to make it sound unique and stand out. Like, oh, this is, you know, I mean, yeah, I'm getting images of bands and groups that I could kind of relate to, sound-wise. I'm like, yeah, this sounds like this, but at the same time, this is him doing it, you know. So it might be a familiar music, you know, but it's him behind the wheel, you know, and I like that. I think that's cool. That's stands out to me anyway, you know. Surprising it is because it's catchy too. There's a nice hook there. Surprising it is popular as it should be, you know. All right, let's keep going.
But baby, you can fix
Yeah, this is, like I said, as the song progresses even more and more, this is definitely, I mean, like, aside from his voice and how energetic he is, that's about it, all I get from Måneskin. This is 100%, or I should say 90% original, pertaining to him and his old band. Because, most bands, when they do, like, a side project, you could hear the essence of what the previous band, did. Kind of rubs off on the singer, But this, I mean, aside from the voice and his mannerisms, this is very unique, very different, very experimental for Damiano, and yeah, it's just, yeah, it's different. Because this is like a, honest, true blue, first time listened to, and I'm like, what? Because I in my head I had something else envisioned, because he could have either went really dark, acoustic, somber, but this is upbeat, kind of just out there, full of life. I see like a huge array of colors. Yeah, that's what comes to mind when I'm seeing this. And even just by looking at the video, I mean, it's very has a nice kind of retro feel to it. And obviously the song is about just, romance, heartbreak, and everything that goes into that. That's what I'm getting at, I would have to analyze the lyrics to really deep dive into the meaning of the song, but ultimately this is just him, I think, having fun, and it's cool. I like when artists, like I said, get to explore what they want to do. When you're in a band, you're kind of locked in, you have a sound, you made a name for yourself, so you explore that as much as you can, but you don't deviate too away from, your original music. When you have a solo band, you could go nuts, do whatever you want, and I think this is Damiano here, and yeah, it's different, I tell you that. It definitely stands out. This is definitely not Måneskin, that's for sure. And I'm glad he's going like completely 360, a whole different thing. And that's cool, because you could either scare away your fans or gain some new ones. And I think it's a little bit of both here. I think for the fans of Måneskin that like maybe the newer material or some of the low-key, slower songs, they might dig this. And this could, and, people that like, pop songs with a little bit of an edge to them, I think they might enjoy this, because I definitely hear it. There's definitely a familiar ring, and I think that's what kind of makes it great. Like when you could say, oh yeah, this does sound familiar, but I can't put my finger on it. You already made up in your mind that like, oh yeah, I like this. I'm trying to relate to it to another song I've heard of, and it's cool. I mean, not because it's really hard to be original and just completely stand out from the crowd, but when you can make something that's already existing and turn it into your own favor and project it out there, and still get the audience attention, I think that's a good thing to do, and I think that's what he's doing here. And yeah, this is interesting. I might have to check it. I mean, I don't know how many songs he's done solo wise, if it's a whole album, but yeah, depending on how well this does, I'll definitely check it out. Let's keep going. Nice. I notice a lot of these new artists today are making like mini movies. I see future, cinematography and filmmaking, and most of these artists, the ones that go out of their way anyway, Because why not, right? Especially if you got a studio backing you with a little cash to spend. Why wouldn't you make your music video epic and grand, right? But yeah, this was awesome. Really cool, really artistic, fun kind of retro feel video, you know. Nice quote there at the end. Damiano, yeah, this was unique. This was different. At the same time, for me anyway, I'm reminded of a couple groups that had this kind of style, but you know, to nitpick, I'm not going to do that, because once again, you know, Damiano here is just doing his thing, and like I said, he retains the energy from Måneskin, but this is completely different, passion project, I'm sure, and it shows. And yeah, interesting. Like I said, I mean, you know, this isn't a song I would jump to, but I'm glad he's doing this. He seems really in tune with it and just having fun. And yeah, I might check something else out from, you know, like I said, if you know, because, you know, like, this had a nice catch to it. It's poppy, it's inviting, the song. So, yeah, I imagine he's on to something here. What would you guys think? So you guys like this style of work? You know, his independent stuff, his solo work, or would you rather just see him back in Måneskin again? You know, let me know in the comments below. Anyway, thanks for watching. That was Damiano Davi with Born with a Broken Heart. Damiano obviously being from Måneskin, you know, kind of doing his own thing, and yeah, that definitely is his own thing, because you cannot compare this to Måneskin whatsoever. Like I said, except for his appearance, his attitude, his voice, but other than that, this is him doing him, 100%. Well, look, if you made this far in a video, thanks again for watching. If you feel like you know, contributing to the channel at all, or you want to throw out a song suggestion or recommendation, I'll put up a link. You know, buy me a coffee. You can do it that way. Other than that, thank you, and I will see you all very, very soon. Peace.